Chapter 1059. Donny Giovanni, Executive CEO at Yoma Corp. My warning goes out to you too as well. I don't care what you're here for, but you're going to keep your heads down and be on your best behavior here in Exodus Province, or you'll die a horrible, horrible death. Am I clear? Donny said, her expression nothing but arrogant. Wilbur chuckled. Damn. Yeoman Corp sounds really impressive. You're definitely one of the biggest forces in Exodus Province. Yoma Corp, Marshall Corp, and Weber Corp are the three biggest corporations in all of Exodus Province, far from anything you idiots can afford to mess with. I'm just here to give you a warning, but if you don't listen and insist on digging your own grave, I'm not going to stop you. Upon saying so, Donny turned to leave with her bodyguards. She stopped at the door, chuckling before glancing at Wilbur and the others one last time. Oh, that reminds me. The Exodus Business Chamber Alliance is going to be officiated tomorrow afternoon at the glorious Utopia Hotel Banquet Hall. Feel free to attend if you want. You could use a lesson on what true wealth and power look like. Maybe that deters you from whatever foolishness you have in mind. She finally left after that. Wesley turned to look at Wilbur, his expression one of rage and distress. No one would be able to take being bullied and mocked like this, especially not after their entire family had been taken out. Wilbur responded, they were able to find out where you were in a really short time. That's impressive. Well, they've got powerful ties to the officials and pretty powerful people, too. Ryder piped up coldly. Wilbur nodded. Well, of course. What should we do then? Wesley had little confidence in this. After all, he had only heard of Wilbur's power and had never actually witnessed it. Wesley had, however, experienced firsthand just how ruthless and powerful the three big families in Exodus Province could be. His parents had been driven to their deaths by them. Wilbur said, there's nothing we've got to be afraid of. A wise man once said that only truly powerful people are fearless through it all. All right. Wesley nodded weakly. Wilbur fell silent for a while before looking over at Ryder. Since these people have ties to the officials, you can pay a visit to the person in charge of Exodus Province. I wouldn't want to disturb the peace here and have them end up saying that our department gave them a hard time. Okay. I'll see to that right now, said Ryder. Wesley was at a loss for words. What department was he talking about? And what did it mean for this guy to pay a visit to the person in charge of Exodus Province? That man was a hero of the people, and it was far from easy to even see him in the flesh. Yet Ryder had already left with his suitcase in tow. Wilbur smiled at Wesley. Don't you worry. Judging from what that Donny woman was saying, I'm pretty sure you were telling the truth. I'll have this sorted out for you, and we'll go to that banquet hall tomorrow to see just how powerful this business chamber alliance is. It was early noon the next day. The glorious Utopia Hotel was the most luxurious 5-star hotel in all of Denson City. There were already around 50 people seated in the sprawling banquet hall. These people were all dressed to the nines, chattering away joyously. Anyone who knew anything about the business circle in this province would recognize these people as the most powerful figures in Exodus Province, with a net worth well into the billions or even the hundreds of billions. However, these people were merely sitting at the back of the room, keeping their voices low as they waited for the real top dogs to arrive. Very soon, the MC called out, Mr. Yoma of Yoma Corp., Mr. Marshall of Marshall Corp., and Mr. Weber of Weber Corp. have arrived. Everyone else in the room got up at once, clapping enthusiastically. It was clear just how much authority the trio had over everyone else in Exodus Province's business industry based on how much respect these powerful figures were paying them. Just then, the three middle-aged men made their way in slowly from the door. They were all dressed in shiny suits, their hair slicked back meticulously as they marched informally to make their way over to the podium. Behind them were their respective entourages and bodyguards, filling into the room all at once.